As the Trump administration's Middle East peace envoy Steve Witkoff heads to Europe for talks on an Israel-Hamas ceasefire and hostage release deal, several freed hostages and family members of current hostages gathered here in the shadow of the U.S. Capitol in Washington to address the press. They say it's been 1 year since Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met with them and then President Joe Biden in the Oval Office to discuss ending the war and bringing home the remaining hostages. While some have been freed since then, they say it's simply not enough, and it continues to become more urgent by the day. There is a little bit of optimism with Witkoff finally heading for talks with Israel and Qatar.
I think we know what everybody knows. Steve Witkoff is in his way to Europe soon. We are hoping that he can drive and force both Israel and Hamas to agree on the terms and finally get the hostage deal going. I think we're all craving for it. We know how risky the situation is, how urgent it is. And we're just here in Washington again, trying to push and put it on the highest emergency urgency and hoping to see results soon.
While Steve Witkoff held off from traveling for about a week and a half as he waited for talks to ripen just a bit, still, the mother of a slain hostage still being held in Gaza says the proof will be in the results in terms of whether a deal can actually be struck now.
The proof is in the pudding. When the deal is out and it's agreed upon, that's when we know it's happening. I just want to remind everyone that we were here exactly a year ago with these signs about sealing the deal. And at the time, we were told that conditions aren't ripe or ready enough. And in early September, we saw what happened, when a lot of pressure, too much pressure was put. 6 hostages were executed and murdered. And at least a few of them were supposed to come out in that first phase of the humanitarian deal. And it's just outrageous. It shouldn't happen again. There's critical times. We need to get them all out. And this deal, again, is once again, even if it goes through, just the first phase. We need to get them all out, all 50 of them.
While Omer Nutra was among the hostages slain on October 7th, 20 still are thought to be alive and held in Gaza. That includes Omri Miran. His wife addressed the press today, telling us time is slipping away, not just for him, but for his daughters, hoping for their father to return home any day.
Our daughters, Ronnie turns 4 this month. Alma is 2. Most of her life has been without her father. Every night, they kiss his photo and ask if tomorrow he will come home. But we are running out of tomorrows. I write to Omri every day about our pain, our agony, our disappear, and now I've come here to Washington with other hostage families and Kit Siegel, an American who was held with Omri and released in February thanks to the Trump administration. We need that same leadership again, because this is the moment. There may not be another.
This delegation of hostage families and surviving hostages will meet tomorrow with Leo Terrell, the Trump administration's point person on combating anti-Semitism. No further meetings with White House officials are known at this time. Reporting here from the Capitol, Mike Wagenheim, I-24 News.